everyone, welcome back to my channel. How you all been doing? I hope you're doing well. If you are new here, my name is Pedro, and in today's video I bring you the last building from my Building Newcrest challenge. Today we are using a get-together expansion, so we are building a cafe. Actually, this building can be set up in 3 different lot types. Actually more, but functionality wise, it could be in 3 lot types. You can set up as a cafe, you can set up as library, because the idea behind was supposed to be a library, was a little bit transformed when I decided to add the swimming pool, and it's more a country club. I was looking for that posh side country club vibe with the old and new part of this building, and you can actually set up this as a public swimming pool. I don't recommend it, even the public swimming pool or the library, because the cafe site, if you don't set up as a cafe, of course you can help yourself and go there and take your own cafe. So it will be functional either way in any of the other lots, but it will not have an NPC serving you cakes and cafe, and I think that is the good part of having a cafe. But of course it's up to you, you can do whatever you like. I will put this in the gallery as a cafe, but if you want, you can change it. So as you can see, I decided to use here more or less the same type of building I used in my first lot. So the first lot, I will link in the description below, was a retail lot and was located on the last building, if we count from bottom to top. On the right side of Newcrest, you have that lined houses. The first one, so the last one counting from the bottom, is the retail. Then I put it 3 houses, and then I made this one. So this ones are the biggest, longest lots. This one is 40 by 30, like the first one, and the idea was to replicate that first building, kind of, but with a modern extension to it. That was I was looking for here, to give a little bit of, was a library before, but then they changed and they added the cafe, and that what is now is a country club with a library. We will have some kid stuff here, a swimming pool. You can do tons of things here, and we're going to use majority of things from Get Together, definitely everything except one item. We're going to be using the trolleys, so the library trolleys from Get to Work. I think I put 3 of them. Is no problem at all. If you don't have Get to Work and you want to use this building, is perfectly fine. The only thing will happen is when you will load inside of this building, it will tell you 3 items has been deleted. Don't be scared, because that 3 items was the trolleys with the books, so it's nothing special. Of course, the main theme for all of this challenge I have been doing is to restrict the packs. I didn't make that in my last one, but because I wanted to have a grand home for the mayor, but we keep that on this one. I'm quite happy with the end result. I really like the back of this building. The front of the building is nice, but it's quite simple. It's quite different from the other ones. But for me, what really outstands on this building is the back, with the swimming pool, with these arches on the back of the building, and I'm really, really happy with all the decoration. We're gonna separate it completely, the library part from the swimming pool, but of course they are connected. You can go from outside. In one side we will have swimming pool to make more as a country club. On the side of the library we have some tables, the outside tables coming from Get Together, and in the side of the swimming pool we have some lounge chairs. Of course, we're going to change the color of the swimming pool to have that more greenish natural blue, like the beautiness we can have in the swimming pools with Get Together, in the more modern vibe. Of course, when you have chloride water and you have salty water in the swimming pool. So for me, the greenish one is like salty water, and this standard blue one is more chloride water. Of course, you can access from one building to another. I decided to make a very open space, and I was looking for that. If you are looking to add something more in this building, you can, because on the top of the cafe, on this building we are seeing now, it have like an attic inside of the roof, and I actually didn't use it. I just used the part from the library, so the second floor, and I didn't use none of the attics, even from library or from the cafe. So if you want to add it something else or to do something else here, you definitely can extend the building to have something you wish to have here. We're going to use a lot of these square windows. I didn't want it to be so heavy on the windows. I wanted this kind of more cottage simple windows with the wood frame, instead of having that such decorated windows we have on the side. I use a lot of flowers to contrast with the blue of the building. So I was really happy to use like this pinkish white flowers, and they contrast really well with the building. Of course, I had cut some parts of this footage I had. We're not going to see how I made the garden outside. It's not such a big deal because it's nothing special. If you see me doing in other buildings, don't make it so big, this video, I decided to cut the outside. Of course, we will have a tour on the end of this speed build, so it will be perfectly fine, and we will see everything in that tour. Here we are just decorating the swimming pool. You're gonna see me changing all of this. We changed the tiles. We're gonna put some lights on the bottom, some breathers. We have like that to make the bubbles, to give some life to the swimming pool. We're gonna make some lounge chairs. I love these trainers. I'm gonna put a lot, but I'm gonna delete it from the sides, and it's just gonna be in the bigger sides of the rectangular swimming pool. I used for the first time that cover, the glass cover for to cover a little bit of the lounge chairs. We will have some of them directly in the sun, of course. I use it, the pergolas. I'm gonna put it some jacuzzi here, so not the one coming from the pack, but the one we had it for the anniversary. Is not my favorite one, but because I don't have the other pack, I decided to use it here to give it a more club vibe. Like the private clubs vibe. So we are jumping inside, and we're going to start with the library here on the entrance. I was looking to make like a check-in, check-out moment. We're going to have some computers, and we're going to have plenty of decoration around here of lost books. We're going to have one of the trolleys is going to be here. It's like you came back with your book, you put it back. This side of the building is the one who have the toilets. You will have 2 showers here, because for having the swimming pool you need to have 2 showers. And I decided to make like a locker room vibe here on the side, where you can leave your backpack, or you can leave your clothes if you're going to enjoy the club, or if you're going to do some activities here. So it's just to pretend was a filler here, and of course was just to fill up the space. This library will be full function. The only issue is sometimes it happened. For example, I put some bookcases on the bar, and actually Sims was catching up with the books. instead of being just drinking and dancing, they were going and take some books. So I highly believe they will pick it up some books here in this lot too. I think using the swimming pool is more controversial, but is possible. Probably they will use the swimming pool. I don't think it will happen, only if they are like bored and doesn't have nothing to do. If you set up this as a cafe. I noticed something, and I ask you to let me know in the comments if it's just in my game. But I feel like all in the community lot I go with my sims when I play, or even when I play test, they are extremely crowded. So here is the toilets. I cut it from the video, but I will show you um, in the tour at the end of this speed build. So as I was saying, the community lots for me, they are it's not a bad thing because it's good for you to have and meet sims, but sometimes it's exceptional crowded. It's so much people, and I think it's because I have majority of the expansion packs. I think the only one I don't have is the Discover University, and now I will have the Snowy Escape. So I will have all, and that one's bring, because of the world, it will bring a lot of new sims, and they are everywhere in the community lots. You go there and it's so crowded. And sometimes I'm looking for my sim. I don't know if it's a bug or an update they did it, because the lots was looking quite empty. Was definitely not on this new patch they just released with the platforms for the Snowy Escape launch on the end of this week. Was definitely not on this pack, but in this patch, but probably before. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. You see me putting a lot of things into walls here, and I was thinking to this boards, and it's a frame inside of on the front of the door there, you see, and it's like the rules of the club. So for people to don't forget the rules of the club, and that's what I was looking for here, to have it's a very snob place and posh place, but at the same time it's good for teens and kids to meet here, but it's quite a snobby place. So a more posh vibe, not so crowded, not so toned down, very light blue. You see, I imagine the owner of this place being very proud, clean, it's white, like white clean, the floor, everything is immaculated, and that is how I imagine all of this lot being run. And I'm really happy with the end result. We have some seating in the bathroom because it's gonna be massive. I will show you in the tour, and it's really pretty. So here we are in the more modernized part. I was looking to making this part more modern, more industrialized, like with the glass metal windows. We still have the white and the blue coming from the library. Of course, the owner didn't want to make it in a different color because it's a snob and it need to be everything uniform and it need to match very well. So here we see me using the stone on the floor. I was looking to use that. Is outside and inside is to bring a little bit of the inside to the inside of the building. I love to do that. But it's much more modern. We have everything here your sims need for the cafe. I think actually the only item you need to have for cafe is like tables, chairs, and this kind of desk, table, fridge with cakes, and the coffee machine, and the coffee grinder. I think is the only thing you need to have to function at cafe. we're gonna use a lot of these cluttered items. It's not too extensive cluttered, but I was enjoying a lot to put that cake stands. I imagine them to be, for example, when you go to your grandmother's home and she have like the strawberry jam or the strawberry drizzle cookies, and you know she will have, so you run down to her house and you go to the kitchen and they are always there, magically appearing. She's always buying them and you know they are there and you love them. So I use a lot of this cake stands in my buildings. Of course, with all of this challenge of restricting myself, I'm not being able to use it, but I really, really, really like these cake stands. And who am I if I was not a chef and love cake stands? So that actually is one of my favorite items and everything connected to that kind of decoration. So here we're seeing me to make a more lounge place. We're gonna have these shelves with a lot of clutter, so to fill up some space. We're gonna have a sitting under. We have a more rustic vibe with that fruit boxes, and I was looking to have that. It's more a modern vibe on this side, and the other one have more the tulip carpet, you see there on the side, and is more old style, and here is a more modern style. We're gonna jump very, very soon on the second floor. I think we're just gonna change these tables to be more long tables. We will have two with 4 chairs and 3 with 6 chairs, so we have more space for Sims to sit and be in a good position. We are very, very soon jumping to the second floor, and this video is almost wrapped it up. So on the second floor, we will find some kids' place. And I was really happy to include it here. So it's this part. You will have a lot of activities for kids. You have the kids' bookshelf. You have the kids' painting tables. It will have the science table, what is always good because it's always so big and we don't know where to put it, so I decided to put it here. We have a massive castle for kids to entertain themselves, and we have this table. It comes with Get Together, is the Don't Wake Up Llama, I think is the name of the game, and actually adults and kids, they can play together here too. The rest of this building is going to be quite simple. We're going to copy paste from the bottom a little bit of a lounge area. We're going to have some chess tables and some computers. Of course, to be a library, you need to have computers, but it's always good because community lots is always good to have computers, so you got much more use from them than actually if they were not present. And yeah, we are almost wrapping up. I will not show you the bathrooms here and the outside, but I will show you everything in the tour. We are almost there. I'll put some tables on the balcony and some plants in the outside, and I'm really, really happy with all of this decoration. So without further ado, let's jump into the tour. So here we are in our final building. As you can see, I used a lot of items from Get Together outside. This is the overlook of the two buildings together. So if we go to the side here, we have a beautiful side of this building. I really like the windows. I really like Get Together. We have some trees. This is the back of the building. You see, I used the swimming pool, and we have all of these items here outside. The jacuzzi, the tables is really, really pretty. It gives us like as a private club. It is, and that's what I was looking for. So here we are going inside. So if we go inside of the library first, because it's the oldest building, here through this door. So the doors are fixed, and I change it. we have this entrance, and it's really, really beautiful. So you can check in, check out books. You can just go to the library area. This is the corridor of the library. If we go through the side here, so we have our staircases, we have like the changing room type thing I was saying, locker room, and we have two entries to the bathroom. You can go through this side, or you can go to the other door in front. This is how it looks, the bathroom. We have some nice decorations, mirrors, very simple. Inside of this one, we have toilets and showers. And if we go through this door, we have the other side of the library with the overview already to the cafe. So without further ado, let's jump there. Oh, a sim is naked. Why my sim is naked? So we have the cafe area here with some tables. We have the bar here with the cafe cakes and the coffee grinder and the coffee machine. Some sims are gathering here. And if we go through this door, we have the swimming pool. Oh, so the sims use the swimming pool. This is really, really nice. And on the front of the library, we have some more lounge area with the outside tables for you to enjoy your coffee, your cakes, or you can use for the jacuzzi. So let's go to the second floor. So if we go up through the stairs, we have the second floor of this building. And it's a little bit of extension of the library. We have some computers, you see the trolleys, we have the bookshelves. Here we have another lounge area. At the end, we have the kids area with some music. We have the kids for they can paint, read the science table, they can play the llama if they wish. And if we go outside, we have just the overview of the neighbor with some tables to enjoy this balcony. And here we have just some trees. And that's it. Actually, we have the entrance of the cafe here, and we have the sidewalk if you want to go straight to the swimming pool. So that's it for this building, actually. I hope you enjoy it. This was the last building from my Building Newcrest challenge, and I'm really, really happy. I love the little flags on the top of the building. It gives so much of a state old building. It's really, really nice. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like or to comment with new suggestions for future challenge. And I will see you all in the next one.